There's a high possibility that Murata is planning to introduce more than one God's avatar simultaneously. Either Speedo Sonic or Flashy Flash might turn into God's avatar in the next chapter. Even though there's been a month-long delay and the chapter is short, I don't want to complain because we were blessed with the cover page of our muscle mommy, Captain Mizuki. Sure, there are lots of pictures of her on the internet, but this one is truly stunning. After wrapping up the fight with the Heavenly Ninja Party, Sonic realizes that Flashy Flash has become significantly faster, though he won't admit Flash is quicker than him. Sonic cross-checks his own speed, remembering his series of battles with Saitama, the fastest character in the entire One Punch Man series. Flashy Flash has been fighting with speedsters like Platinum S, Monster Garou, and Saitama. Personally, I think Sonic bullies characters slower than him, but when he encounters someone relatively faster, he tends to abandon the fight. I'm not saying Sonic isn't faster than the Deep Sea King, but the King almost matched his speed. Sonic didn't want to continue because the Deep Sea King was big and strong. Sonic's physical attacks weren't dealing any damage, and while he might have eliminated the Deep Sea King with weapons, he should have at least used the fight for training, even at the cost of losing. Who do you think will win in that fight if Sonic did not leave? Flashy Flash, on the other hand, has serious battle experience. In addition to training with various monsters, he's faced speedster villains like Gale Wind and Hellfire Flame, Platinum S, Monster Garou, and of course was shocked by Saitama's speed, which has significantly contributed to his growth. Returning to the chapter, do you remember the guy who got his shoulder sliced by Flashy Flash? He asks why they betrayed the ninja village and starts boasting about that man, aka Empty Void, claiming he can unleash endless ninjutsu that would make them think it's genjutsu. For those who don't know the difference, ninjutsu uses chakra for special attacks like fireballs and energy attacks that can be seen, touched, and felt, causing real harm. Genjutsu, on the other hand, creates illusions to manipulate or mentally harm someone. In other words, he meant that Empty Void can create endless attacks that genuinely harm them, though they might seem like illusions. Sonic mocks him, saying he's brainwashed by the village. The ninja kicks the bucket, still boasting about Empty Void's power. In the latest chapter, Sonic talks to Flashy Flash, predicting that Empty Void will come to this place to be hunted by them. Flashy Flash agrees, mentioning they could have used the ninjas to calibrate their abilities, but he can't sense Empty Void. While talking, Flashy Flash gives the God Cube to Sonic. The twist is that the real Flashy Flash shouts not to touch it. The one who gave the cube to Sonic is actually Empty Void. If you look closely at the manga panels, Sonic talks to the real Flashy Flash, but when Flashy Flash rolls his eyes to the side, Empty Void uses his genjutsu to appear as Flashy Flash and gives the God Cube to Sonic. It's already too late. Sonic holds the God Cube, which only Blast, Saitama, and Empty Void have touched before. Contact with the God Cube connects them to God, who lures them with the promise of power. God met Cosmic Garou and Homeless Emperor under conditions of true despair. Flashy Flash slashes down the illusion, but he's no match for Empty Void's speed. This is my favorite manga panel in the whole chapter. Just look at Empty Void's monstrous look. Flashy Flash tries his lightning kick, but Empty Void dodges it and places the God Cube against Flash's heart. Flash's mind collapses instantly, falling into the spiritual space. He thinks everything was just a bad dream and has no memory of what happened. Sonic, looking at the village, says abandoning it was the right decision. The Sonic talking to Flashy Flash is actually God in disguise, offering his hand to make Flash the next God's avatar. The chapter ends here, similar to the previous version, but I think the outcome of Sonic saving Flashy Flash will change. Flashy Flash has been heavily involved in the story since the monster arc, fighting many villains faster than Sonic, and now he might become God's avatar. I have high expectations that Sonic won't change, as he was saved from monsterification by cooking the cells and knows that Saitama's power is unparalleled. Flashy Flash, on the other hand, seeks peace and might become an avatar. For story progression, if you follow the webcomic, Saitama one-shots Empty Void again. However, there are many changes from the webcomic to the manga. The significant change they seem to be aiming for is making Blast struggle against Empty Void. In previous manga drawings, Blast is even faster than Empty Void. If Empty Void has Garou's energy, God's power, and the ability to manipulate space, he should be incredibly OP. It would be too short if no one changes, and there would be no need to redraw everything just to throw our expectations into the bin. What do you think will happen in the next chapter?